This is so delightfully fourth wall. This is with all the ray tracing stuff turned on to low.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010.
I wonder what happened in
It's
2010.
not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
This actress is in a lot of stuff, and she actually was, I think I've mentioned it a few times, I used to be like really into Giant Bomb like 10 years ago, and she was often like a guest on like their shows.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez.
You're gonna love it.
To an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons.
She seems cool.
So much for the welcome wagon.
She was, I don't know, do you remember, oh, you probably remember, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the, like, most recent one? She was in that as, like, a Sith.
Perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Some kind of trooper who like, turned to the Resistance. She's been in other stuff. Janina something. Gavankar. Yeah, Janina Gavankar. She's in a lot of stuff. She's cool.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry.
Let me in.
I don't have time for this.
I'll give myself
This
entry.
shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me. The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Yeah, fuck your glass.
Hello?
Is anybody home?
Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No?
The local public appeared to view the area around the lake house with fear. This is, of course, the intended reaction as the Bureau has publicly marked the area as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists, taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the young youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. It shouldn't open the menu if you have, like, a document open. Donuts!
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know,
Lake
I'm
House.
Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr.
My
Diana
wife.
Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House.
Take the sheep.
Always remember the 3 S's.
Suck, suck, suck.
Security
Oh.
and censorship.
I was close.
C. It's a C.
Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Good TVs.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
I really do. They do. Well, we'll just start with -1.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
I'm fine.
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit.
Oh, man.
A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it
Ain't.
was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside. Where's the fucking elevator? Priority 1, get the lights on. Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power. Dr. Darling.
What's he doing here? Let there be
At least
light.
the elevator's back. What the fuck were those things?
What the fuck were those things?
Okay, deep breaths. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but
True.
you can learn techniques to adjust, to function.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am
Please
I?
hold. Please hold.
What is that?
Let there be pain.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
Okay.
Well, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Fair.
I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean?
Paint.
Okay, hey, calm down.
Uh-oh.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off.
Really is pissed off.
Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Sublevel 3.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
Oh. I feel like Alan Wake works really well with like 1 page at a time, but I feel like reading a full book written by Alan Wake would be exhausting as fuck. This one. Oh.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect, connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research.
There's co-heads.
Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that,
So it seems
a
like.
crack formed in the lake house.
Oh, I'll let him finish
The
talking.
Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
The Lake House's goal was to try to replicate what Alan Wake was doing, like creating links to the Dark Place themselves by becoming Alan Wake ghost riders. And something with the paint clearly happened. I don't know how the two are connected.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
They just replaced typical blood splatter with paint splatter, which is funny.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence usually observes the law of 3.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
So if we do that 3 times.
Compressing, compounding.
Shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Hold on, I need flashlights. I'm just gonna miss a lot. Okay.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
You can say that again.
Loop 3 should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake, warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? Howard can't.
This seems longer.
What is that?
Cool how this thing overlays different realities on top of each other.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
It's unfortunate, I agree, but I also don't think that, well, no, I mean,
Did the people here do this to you? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Well, okay then.
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
They fucked up.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got.
Sublevel. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Oh, we have so much shotgun ammo now? Get blasted. Let the bodies hit the floor. Uh-oh.
Ah, you fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
The gun.
Okay, this should get me down to sublevel 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
I got a gun to kill paint monsters. I'm gonna run out of ammo.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Mirror, please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
Rudolph the Red Lane Monkey.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
No brush.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium?
Cadmium.
Too vivid to be maroon.
That's not
Names
work.
don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Painters are rough.
Sublevel 4.
I don't know what awaits us. We should have our pistol at the ready. No water.
On.
Hit. That got me a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. So does that indicate one's gonna come out? It does, okay. Not today, buddy. I was like, what's that yellow cable?
Can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know.
Quick lesson on light switch
inverting
cords.
the amplifiers,
If you
or
find one,
misaligning
pull
the
it 3
receivers,
times.
or both. It's the same thing.
Lighting is
in
cool.
principle.
I like a red, blue, and then
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual. The
back in the
Panopticon
olden
is
house.
headquarters.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. Breeze. Everything smells like rain.
It's our BFF from the first game. First game.
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Years.
The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house? Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. It was them asleep.
Oh well. Goodbye.
Oldest house?
The color was pure! The fire made them see!
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold.
Oh, silly
It was
geese.
forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Oh. I got smacked. Oh. Oh. That was easy.
Typical fucking Mormons.
Mormons in my butt. Can this work on it? Well, maybe not.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Reload the gun, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank fuck. Whew.
I know what the Marmots did to you, to Rudolph Lane.
I don't think this
I will do
conversation
whatever
matters.
I can. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it
You at least get
fractures.
lots of XP. Move into the country, gonna get a lot of
Agent
gifts.
Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskela, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. But this one, this was tough.
Tough.
Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
End of chapter. That was cool.